I have reviewed a bunch of AI headshot generators and people always tell me that these are too expensive. So finally in this video, I have some good news for you. I just discovered an awesome AI headshot generator that costs less than 20 bucks. And in this video, I will show you how to use this tool, what kinds of results you will get from it, and how they compare with free AI headshot generators, and for example to the newest OpenAI image generator model that also creates headshots these days. And by the way, the tool that I'm talking about in this video is called PhotoPacks AI. And if you want to try it, make sure to check the link in the description of the video. But now we've got a lot to cover, so let's get started. So as the very first step, let me actually show you how you can create your headshots using AI as well. So the first thing you need to do is head over to this page called PhotoPacks.ai, and you can find a link to this page in the description. Then all you literally need to do is click on this Get Your Headshots and then just sign up to the service. You can use Google to save you some clicks and to save you from the hassle of having to recall yet another password. Then all you literally need to do is choose your photo type. So select your gender, ethnicity, eye color, hair color, and answer these simple questions just to let the AI know what you look like and who you are, just so that it can maximize the outputs. Then you get to choose a bunch of styles. So the most popular one is this headshots. You can obviously choose that or any one of these. And I actually chose this business one simply because I want to create business headshots that I'll be able to use on my LinkedIn profile and on my other professional network profiles. Then here comes the most important step. So then the next step is to upload your photos to the AI so that the AI can understand what you look like. Here you need to use good photos, that is well-lit photos where you're clearly visible and you're not making any silly faces, where you basically have uploaded a high-resolution image, which these days just means that you can take a mobile device selfie and send it to their way. Just avoid blurry images or images where you are with somebody else or where your face is not completely visible. And just to give you some idea, here are the headshots or the real images of myself that I uploaded for PhotoPacks AI. So as you can see, these are traditional, good old selfies, nothing too professional, because that's the whole point of this thing, that it will create you those professional headshots. So no studio quality needed here. Then once you have uploaded your images, it is time to submit the photos and then just wait for the AI to render your AI headshots. And obviously, once you see this view, you don't need to wait because everything takes place remotely on PhotoPacks AI server. So you can close the window at this stage and then come back when you receive an email like this that tells you that the AI headshots are now ready. So here are the AI generated headshots, and let's actually zoom in a bit closer. So these are the AI generated headshots, and as you can see, these look super close to what I actually look like. The hairstyle is perfect, the lighting, the clothing, everything looks nice. And I'm very satisfied with most of these images. If I had to choose, this one is probably my favorite headshot, and just for comparison, I have actually added my real image here on the left hand side. And this is not the best image of me because I have just woken up and just realized that I look terrible in this one, but here you can see how well the AI can fix it. So this one still, this AI generated headshot, this still looks like me. And there's pretty much no way to tell that this is an AI generated photo. So if I send this to my mates or my family, they will always be like, what on earth? Is this actually an AI generated headshot or a real one? But then obviously, because we're transparent on this channel, I will also show you the not so great results as well. So when you scroll through your headshots, some of these are good, but then some of these are a clear miss. And I think that this one is the worst headshot out of the bunch. So as you can see, it still looks like me. I could definitely stretch my face to make an expression like this for sure, but there's just some uncanniness going on. So my teeth and lips are just a bit out of place. It is kind of hard to explain, but if you saw a similar image of yourself, you would definitely be like, okay, this is not something I want to use. So that's always the problem with all these AI headshot generators that I've ever tested. And it is the fact that some of these images simply fail. And in fact, most of the images are something that are close, but still something you probably would not rather use. And that's totally fine. That happens with all the headshot generators. Then as the next step, let's compare these PhotoPacks AI headshots to what you can get for free on the market. So as you can see, this one is $19, which is the cheapest headshot generator that I have tested. But there are free AI headshot generators, for example, such as Superwork AI. But to be brutally honest, these are terrible. So this used to be a little bit better, like only a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know what they did to their algorithm. Right now, these AI headshots are a terrible mess. So this almost looks like a joke. I don't know if it's even supposed to look like me. I mean, look at the eyes, look at the skin, everything is messed up. It looks like I'm made out of wax, so not something I would be too proud of, to be honest. But then also last week or a couple of weeks ago, whenever it was, ChatGPT or OpenAI released this new image model with which you can create these AI headshots in ChatGPT right now. So this used not to be possible. So if you send images of yourself, the AI could only create images similar to the ones that you sent, but it couldn't really make it resemble you at all. For example, here's a real image of myself that I sent to ChatGPT, and here's the AI generated headshot. This one is pretty cool, and your mileage may vary, so definitely give this a shot. But I would say that, for example, my face is way too round, so I don't look like this. This looks like, I would say like 20 kilograms, like 45, 50 pounds more added to me than what I actually weigh. So this is not like a super accurate one, but obviously this is completely subjective, so one of you might say that, okay, this is a perfect headshot, and I'm having trouble to argument against that because it is an opinion-based thing. But then also one thing that is super cool is that you can actually tell ChatGPT to, for example, place you in a spacesuit or whatever, and it will still get the job done. And this is the kind of quality you probably don't get in most AI headshot generators. If you want to fully customize your headshots, then you also might want to try ChatGPT. As I said, let's go back to this previous one. As I said, well, this image looks a bit uncanny. I look a bit tired. There's nothing too crazy going on, so there's no one feature that would stand out as a complete failure. But for example, if we compare this to my favorite AI headshot here on PhotoPacks, you can actually see that this one looks super realistic. It looks basically exactly like me, so there's literally no way to tell if this is a real photo or not. But here, for example, I can instantly tell that this is not a real photo. So when it comes to creating these AI headshots, I would say that you can try this for free on ChatGPT. Definitely avoid tools like Superwork AI because these seemingly don't work anymore. But then if you want the actual good results, I would highly suggest you using PhotoPacks AI. Then let's go through the pros and cons of PhotoPacks AI. So I have mentioned that it is easy to use, so all you literally need to do is just sign up, upload a bunch of images, answer a couple of questions, and then just wait. Then as I showed you, you get very realistic results, so the images look real, and also they look exactly like you, at least most of the images do. And then PhotoPacks is still, in my opinion, better than the free tools, including ChatGPT that just upgraded the image generation model to the next level. And then also this saves you a lot of time. So despite it takes like 12 up to 24 hours for you to receive your AI headshots, it's still much faster than going to a real photo shoot. And also you can do this in like 5 minutes on your home sofa, so you don't have to prepare yourself. Just take a selfie and the AI will take care of the rest. This is super useful. And then when it comes to cons, the real problem I have with PhotoPacks AI is that because it's an on-budget solution, there are no customizations. So you can't really modify your photo. So if you get a photo like, for example, the one that I showed you here, let's see this one, you can't do anything to fix your smile or to, for example, fix some blemishes, or if you're growing like an extra limb or something like that, there's nothing you can do. But in other more expensive headshot generators, you can actually get rid of those artifacts and those blemishes and stuff like that with the customization features. Then also on PhotoPacks, you have a longer waiting time. So it might take up to 24 hours for you to receive your AI headshots. And this is significantly longer than what it takes on other a bit more expensive products. So I have used to seeing like 1 hour to 2 hours of waiting time. And then just the simple fact that some images simply end up looking bad. So as I showed you here, you can see that this looks pretty much like me, but the face is uncanny. It's making a strange face that I usually don't make, so I would never be able to use this on my social media. So just be fine with the fact that these images are not always great. But that being said, I would definitely give it a shot. PhotoPacks AI gives super realistic results, super accurate results. These are much better than what you get for free, but then this is only $19 compared to like $40, $50, even up to $100 that you see on the market.